Hey everybody, Lorelia here, coming to you with a video. So, what am I talking about today? Business credit versus business funding. And I don't know why I feel like I may have did a video with the same title, but I have to go through my YouTube channel. But I assure you the content is going to be different. So please bear with me if you see a similar uh, title. And so the reason why I said that the content is going to be different because a lot of these videos that I do are based on when I talk to either current clients or when I do consultations. And so it's to give a little clarity because I've learned that if one person has the same question, 9 times out of 10, another person will do as well. So, business credit versus business funding, is it the same? So recently this week, had a lady who called and briefly had a 15-minute, like I said, consultation. And so the 15-minute consultations is nothing really in depth. It's really just an idea if I'm able to help you and if we're really a good fit. And the reason why I say is because and that is what this topic is going to be about. A lot of people do not know that there is a difference between business credit and business funding. So what I do is primarily the people that I work with are either business owners or soon to be business owners, or real estate professionals or soon to be real estate professionals who want to learn how they can leverage credit and debt to be able to create more cash flow into their business. A lot of people do not know that that's what you can truly use credit and debt for, to create more cash flow, and that's what I teach. And so, going back to the brief consultation that I had with this woman, she proceeds to tell me, well, I'm looking for someone to help me get business credit. And so, and that's why I said that's what the 15-minute sessions are. And I said, well, that's, then, I may not be a good fit. Because if all you're looking for is a business credit card, and now I'm going to clarify, business credit is just that. It's just a business credit card. Um, you can go right and do a Google search on a business credit card. I did videos on it. I've actually showed you. I did tutorials telling you there are sites that you can go on. My last video was about Nav. Nav gives you a laundry list. And I'm no affiliate of Nav. Nav gives you a laundry list of credit cards for business that you can get. And so if the need for her is just a business credit card, I may not be a good fit because really, like I said, I help people leverage credit and debt to be able to create more cash flow into their business. And that's done with business funding. Totally different thing. How is that different? How is that different, Lorelia? Well, business funding encompasses business credit, cards, lines of credit, business loans, even some personal unsecured things. Once again, you're leveraging to put into a business. So depending on where the person that is at, what their goals are, what they currently have in place, those tools are used to be able to get them to their goal. It really just depends. It's not cookie cutter. And so a lot of people do not know because it's so crowded with just a lot of talking heads. And I had a conversation with a lady yesterday where and I'm right now I'm helping her get funding. She's not a one-on-one client, but I'm helping her get funding. And so she has great credit mix. If she wanted access to any type of credit she want, it's no problem. But she has hesitation due to what she experienced in the past. And what is that, you may say, Lorelia? Well, a lot of people in this profession um are really not in it to educate the consumer. They're just not. Their goal is because lenders or either lending partners like myself, they know that they only get paid on results. They only get paid to be able to get you funding. So they're not interested in explaining how credit cards can be an advantage, or lines of credit, or loans, or what have you. They all have a place. One is not better than the other. But if a person is just looking for one credit card, how can I get business credit? You see what I'm saying? That's something totally different. Anyone who has, you know, at least in the mid six can get at least one business credit card. It may not be $50,000, but it may be one. But this is what I've noticed is that what is happening is that, and this is what I said to the lady that I'm helping to get funding. Many people think that getting access to funding is hard. Like they really think that it's a science to it. It's really, really hard. And I told her the reason why. And I'm someone who have, created relationships with lending partners to go direct, not an affiliate of a guru's platform or what have you. And it can be confusing. It's not hard to get access to it if you're working with someone who knows how to get access. But for someone who's just a consumer, if you just go on the website, like there are lenders that I have direct relationships with. If I told you, hey, go to this website, tell me what you think, and you'll say, oh wow, Larry, okay, they do this, they do this, and do this. But see, I totally know what their flagship product is. So all day, every day, they're only looking to get people this. What's an example? Give me an idea, Lorelia. There are some funders, people who lend in the business funding space, who only do personal unsecured loans. But if you go on their website, it's disguised as business credit. So even though you may want just, I don't know, you may want business credit cards. Only thing they do is term loans all day, every day. All day, every day. And so you may ask yourself, well, Aurelia, why is it that, they just won't tell people? That I don't know. I've learned in life is that if you confuse people, you can continue having a reign, and that means a hold on that person. And so that's why a lot of people get confused with what business credit is and what business funding is. Because right here on this platform on YouTube, 90% of the content is on how to get business credit. The other piece, the other half of it is that it's such a difficult barrier to get through that they want to teach you all these tricks. Like you got to jump through all these loops and you got to jump through all these tricks and you got to have a shell corp and all this other stuff. And I tell people all the time, give me a person who has no business. I don't care if they ain't even created a business, but they got good credit with a good mix. I'm not talking about those people who got a credit sweep and everything's off their credit and they may got one little Open Sky or Credit One card and they got like a 750. Not talking about them. I'm talking about true, healthy, mid sixes. Because right now I have a client who is going through funding. He's high. He's a mid six. I mean, it's like 685. Good mix though. Good mix. Give me that person over the person who's doing these. I got some net 30 accounts and I done got a credit sweep and all this other stuff. See, those are the individuals that have to jump through loops. Those are the individuals who do not know the difference. Unfortunately, I mean, it is what it is. They don't know the difference. And so what happens is that you fall prey of people confusing you, having you thinking that you're getting business funding, when really all you're doing is getting one business credit card. And don't get me wrong, I'm a big advocate of credit cards being a strategy to fund any type of entrepreneurial endeavor, whether it's real estate, your own business, or what have you, especially if you're able to take advantage of those 0% credit cards or what have you. It has its place. It has its place. But most people, they don't know how to put together a strategy. So what happens is that what they're doing is they're doing tactics. Well, this person said this and this person is saying that, and this is what I understand, so this is what I want. Phone is ringing, so I'm about to go. But I just want to leave you with that today. And so just so I can, give some clarity with the matter, I had planned to do a live webinar on Sunday night, but unfortunately I can't. So I may do it, not sure, probably after the holidays. I don't know. But if you're on my email communication list, the links will be below this video. You can go to bizcredit.yourmoneymentor.com. I kind of forget these URLs if you want to do a 15-minute consultation. But if you want to be on my email communication list, because I will be doing a live webinar on how business funding can help you save on your taxes. That's right. How business funding can help you save on your taxes. And the links will be below. So until the next video, if I don't talk to you, have a Merry Christmas.